Hello. So, check-in today. Looking really good visually. So I'm just going to run through the pics. As we get obviously deeper into the fat loss phase, it's going to become less noticeable. That's why the comparison that you did was really good, and I'll be doing them as well from the start to the finish as we get a little bit deeper into the fat loss phase. But still looking really good. Visuals are coming along nicely. So it's going to be smaller changes that you notice now as you upload the pictures. But I can personally see more definition coming in the delts, so the side delts, so the arms and the shoulders. Still got really good definition coming in on the core. Waist is thinning out a little bit, and the legs are looking nice and lean as well. So yeah, pictures wise looking really good. Obviously as we dig deeper into the fat loss phase, it's just going to be small changes now that are like areas that are going to gain more definition and essentially lean out the muscle tissue. But yeah, looking really good, all from angles as well. Bum's come along nicely, which is going to be from the lower two session, the lovely one that I've tried. Okay, so as far as answers go, a scale weight's the same, but that's okay. Like you said, probably down to last week, not being great with your bloating issues, so probably still holding a lot of water retention or salt retention from last week. And again, depending on how your digestion's been this week, you said it was okay, so it's probably just still responding from that last week of like iffy tummy, and then as well, like you said, you had a few treats last week, which is absolutely fine. So it's probably just excess weight being held from that, but it's not a gain. So there's no issue there. I'm happy with the scale weight being the same. There's no issue as long as visuals are changing, which I can see, which they are. So that's all good in that respect. That's why we take the pictures, because if scale weight doesn't budge for whatever reason, then we've got them for reference. We know that you're still progressing that way. But steps, you smashed them, you said. That's your biggest win this week. So you're getting 11k in, which is really good. So more energy expended, which is good, obviously, for the bigger creation of calorie deficit, and a bigger energy deficit for going forward. So yeah, you've done that, and you woke up feeling a lot better as well with everything, which is key. Like having a clear mindset and like positive attitude is going to be key for training and just general day-to-day life. So that's really good. Energy's nice and high as well, and then you get really good sleep, so that's key. You're enjoying training, so 10 out of 10 for that, which is really good, because we changed a few things around, obviously giving it a bit of a freshness to it, so you're enjoying it a lot more, which is good. Happy about that. DOMS isn't too bad either, just slightly sore. Probably getting used to new movements as well if there's any changes like the drop sets or the paused sets. They're just small changes that you might notice a bit of DOMS from, but it shouldn't be too bad because it's similar movements. On track, 2 left to go with the training, all good, and you're very happy overall, which I am obviously happy about. Nutrition's a 10 out of 10, perfect. So you've made the changes like we discussed, so sort of the bloatier, higher fibre veg like broccoli. So you swapped them out for sort of spinach and kale. So that's good. You might have noticed sort of less bloating or less sort of stodgy feeling from that. So as long as we can keep that down to a minimum, and you're happy with the food, so that's all good. Had some off-plan meals, but that's absolutely fine. Like you said here, you had a few friends around, you overeat, but you're having treats, like that's life. You're going to have, social occasions that you get on with, and you're just going to eat more, drink more naturally, which is absolutely fine. And you're obviously not the type of person that would go off the wagon at the weekend, and then that would set them back on the Monday, because you'd get straight back on it. So again, there's live your life. There's obviously no issue with having those off-plan meals and those treats here and there. So just keep doing that, enjoy your life. Obviously, you've got to have balance, but like you said, you just get back on it. So in this bottom section here, you're not too bothered about the scale weight. Obviously, it's not really a shock given the digestion and the more food intake last week. And you've been on plan all week so far. And like I said, you're hitting steps massively, which will create that bigger energy deficit. And you said you tracked the treats as well, so that's good. At least we get some sort of gauge for how much you're overeating. But as long as it's not like a massive amount, so say like an extra 2,000 calories or something over the week, then it's not going to create any sort of issues for us visually. And if anything, you can be used as fuel in the session. So say if you did have like sugary night on the Friday night, really good to put it to use on that Saturday morning in the lower 2 session, as the sugars, and say like if you had like a box of donuts on the Friday night, the sugars from that would be used as glycogen in the muscle stores for the next session the day after. So don't worry too much about feeling guilty about the sweet tooth. Like, it's absolutely fine. Just put it to good use if you can in the training. And yeah, keep smashing it. But as far as I am aware, there's no issues with training. Obviously 10 out of 10 happy now, and nutrition's been good. So just stay on track. If obviously you have plans this weekend, enjoy them. Don't feel guilty for having a bag of dimes or something. But yeah, really good, happy with that. So no changes to the programme or anything. If you need me, message me. And yeah, all good for next week. So carry on getting the steps in, getting used to the new programme and the new changes, and we'll make some good visual progress, I think. So good job, keep it up, and I will see you probably Monday morning. I'm not here this weekend, but I'll see you Monday. Have a good week. Bye.